Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another live stream here on Max Coverage TV, the place to be for all your sports wants, news, and needs, and most importantly, live streams here for your Yankees offseason news and other MLB content. How you doing? How you looking? How you living? How you feeling out there on YouTube? Happy Monday to you all. If you're new to the channel, if you like the Yankees as much as I do, as much as everybody in the chat does right now, smash that subscribe button, ring the notification bell so you know when I go live, when I make a video or a short. If you're in the chat, y'all are the GOATs. Shout out to the pre-live crew members. Smash that like button in the smithereens. If you're watching on the replay, drop me some comments down below. After the show's over, I'll answer them. How we all feeling, guys? First and foremost, hope you all had a great Christmas. If I didn't see you this past weekend, I hope your Christmas was fantastic with your friends, your family, your loved ones, anyone who you celebrated with. I hope you had a fantastic time. As 2024 wraps up, we got, 2 days left. Tomorrow we'll put a bow on 2024. It's been a fantastic season on the channel, and I cannot do it without any of you guys. So thank you so much for an amazing year. And let's build, keep growing, and make this community the best there is, because it is top notch, man. So thank you all so much. Let's get a couple of shout outs in the chat. We got John saying holiday scams. What are you talking about, John? Ken in the house. Greetings, Max and the Max Coverage TV family. How you doing, my guy? Thanks for being here. Savius in the chat. We got Graham in the building. Good evening to you, sir. K-Zilla. Yo. What's going on, bro? Gus, what do you hear? What do you say? Haven't really heard much, man. I'm going to be honest with you. That's why, tonight's just a little hangout. We're going to be discussing some potential trade pieces because, honestly, this team needs another piece. This team cannot roll into 2025 season without one more piece to the lineup. A third baseman. A second baseman. Something. Because we cannot roll out DJ LeMahieu. That's what I've been hearing. The Yankees have not rolled out DJ potentially being a everyday player next season. And if that happens, big problems is going to happen. I'll tell you that much. Big problems. What's up, Paranormal in the Funhouse? Kyle in the chat. Hopefully there's going to be a new signing to add to this lineup soon. I've heard a few rumors today. What have you heard? Not really much. Like I said, man, haven't really heard much. Profar still out there. He can be a cheap option. Ken's been talking about Profar pretty much since the beginning of the offseason. Profar, not on a qualifying offer. They could get him if they want another outfielder. I personally think we need to get an infielder, a third baseman, something like that, man. What's up, James Brooksbank? Hope Yankees make a few trades soon. Hopefully Stroman and DJ goes. DJ will not go anywhere. DJ, no one's going to take his contract and how bad he's been. No one's going to pay him $30 million. Feeling good, pissed about the crappy Packers and Vikings game. Yeah, I'm upset about it too, bro. Jordan Love can't. This Packers team cannot freaking beat a good team. If you were watching my stream when we play the Lions, I called them frauds, man, because they always lose against above 500 ball clubs other than the Seahawks. It was a tough game, Ken. Yeah. How about your Redskins, bro? That was a good game last night. Terry in the house. Always good to see you too, Paranormal. I see the Cubs are looking at Rojas, I'd say, for third. But if it is for second, I'd be knocking on door hard for Nico Horner, although I'd say it's for third base. Yeah, Cubs just traded for a first baseman. They got don't remember his name, honestly, but they acquired a first baseman. I don't know if they're going to roll out Michael Busch at first. They could. I mean, I would, because Michael Busch had a good year last season. But Arthur's in the chat says, I see DJ starting at third. It might happen, bro. My guy, the Ace, doing what he does, popping confetti, becoming a member. Thank you, my guy. Good to see you, my boy. Yeah, like I was saying, If DJ's the starting third baseman for this team next season, I'm not feeling confident, man. I'm not feeling good. My stomach's gonna be hurting because it's just that doesn't feel right. That doesn't sit right with me. If DJ LeMahieu will be our starting third baseman. Now they're talking about platooning potentially with Cabrera, Peraza, maybe. We'll see, but I cannot see DJ in this lineup, man. As an everyday player, I just can't do it. Sporting News and several other outlets have been sounding out the profar to the Yankees. Have they? So let me ask you this, Ken. If we get Profar, we would have to trade Trent Grisham away, wouldn't we? It would feel like it. What about this trade rumor for Lau from Tampa? I've been hearing that Brandon Lau, Yanni Diaz potentially. That's why I made Yanni Diaz one of the thumbnail players. Of course, Brendan Donovan. I'm sure Brendan Donovan's he's on the top of everyone's list. Brendan Donovan would be amazing in his lineup. That would be my first piece. That's the first name I'm looking at. I doubt the Cardinals move him, but hey, it could happen. Happy holidays to you, Val. 137 days till spring training. No, we have actually 52 days till spring training, Val. Check this out on the screen. Boom. I don't know why Cease is my player that I'm looking at. But 52 days till spring training right there, guys. Woo! I know it seems like a long time away. Simba, stop. But 52 days, that's a snap of a finger, and we're back at it. I think we're just a little under 90 days until opening day. So about 3 months. Chia, my guy Ace, being a member for 21 months. He says, Chia, and we are the mother trucking Yankees. We are. Yes, we are, brother. Oh, yeah, Michael says he also plays second too. Profar does? Okay. So, that would make sense. That would make sense. Ramsey's, Clark Schmidt, and Spencer Jones for Carlos Correa. Correa that's another name that's been tossing around. Honestly, I didn't hear anything about Carlos Correa potentially being on the trade block until a couple of people in the chat said it a couple of streams ago. But Yankees would, of course, have to take on that contract. But let me look up Carlos Correa real quick because I know he's dealt with some injuries. We could have had him a couple of off seasons ago. We didn't want to do that. But hey, 319 ABs last season. He missed a lot of time, but 310 batting average, 388 on base, 517 slug, 905 OPS in his 367 plate appearances. He's not a bad player whatsoever. Correa is still a great player in this league. Oh, Daniel, stop. Here's my friend Daniel talking crap about Jordan Love. How about you worry about Caleb Williams? Don't worry about what we got over here. So it is no longer possible to get Arenado. I was away for a few days, and I'm trying to catch up. They debunked it. Jack Curry went on Yankees Hot Stove last Monday and basically said that the Yankees are not on Arenado radar anymore. So I believe what Jack Curry says. He's one of the most credible people, in my opinion, that covers the Yankees. So I believe what he says. If he says it, then I believe it. And they also came out and said that the whole rumor that the Yankees offered the Cardinals Marcus Stroman and the Cardinals declined, that was a fake news or something like that. Daniel saying Bush is staying at first. Okay. Profar started his career with the Rangers as a second baseman and as a shortstop. He displaced Elvis Andrus as the Rangers shortstop. Okay. Let me see. He didn't play any infield last year, did he? Let me check real quick. I don't think he did. Could be wrong. Hold on. I don't even know if I can. Is there a way to even see that? Game logs. Let's see. I can't find it right now. What up, Jacob Frederick? How you doing, buddy? I don't see you tomorrow. Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's to you as well, man. I'm happy I found you, even though I'm not a Yankee fan. Thank you, brother. You don't got to be a Yankee fan to be in the chat, my guy. You already know that. Thanks for being a part of the community. Long as DJ is on the payroll, I don't see him sitting. Yeah, I agree with you, Arthas. I mean, they've already came out and said that he could be in this lineup next year, which it would probably make a lot of people upset. A lot of Yankee fans would be upset to see DJ LeMahieu in this lineup. I guarantee you that. Could this be another smokescreen like they talked up Durbin? Hey, that could be. That could be. That was the ultimate smokescreen right there, by the way, for the Yankees. They're talking up Caleb Durbin, saying that, oh, he's going to be a big part to this team next season. And then a couple of weeks later, he's traded. That was pretty funny. I mean, Durbin has talent, man. And I hope he does well for the Brewers. But, yeah, I mean, DJ won't be a starter. I pray that won't be the case, Ken. I pray. Get Donovan for Spencer Jones. Terry, I mean, honestly, Donovan, it would suck to see Spencer Jones leave, but man, Brendan Donovan would be a great addition to this team. 27 years old. He can play multiple positions, outfield and infield. And I mean, the guy had a 278 batting average. He's a 280 hitter, career hitter. 342 on base, 417 slug. He just gets on base. He doesn't strike out ever, it seems like, and he's a great glove out there. If we get Donovan, I think that there's multiple years of him being a part of the team. So I mean, I'd probably do it, honestly, Terry. It sucked to see Spencer Jones go, but are you telling me you got a utility guy like Brendan Donovan coming to your team? Sign me up, honestly. Sign me up. Let's see. I'm catching up on the chat, guys. My Yankees have all these top prospects. Still get someone good. Yeah, they still have a lot of good prospects left in the farm. You know, they still have Peraza, Spencer Jones, Will Warren, Chase Hampton, Arias. I'm not even listing Jason Dominguez because they better not trade him. 52 days. That's crazy, man. That felt like the season just ended yesterday. That's what I'm saying. Like, the offseason is – I feel like the offseason for baseball goes by the fastest out of all the sports. I don't know if that's just me. But it feels like, you know, just yesterday, it was about 65 days till spring training. Now we're at 52. You know what I'm saying? So just snap of the fingers, man. It's going to be here soon. I mean, I can't wait. I'm going to be calling spring training games. I don't care if they're spring training. I'll be covering the game because I like watching spring training, seeing these young guys go at it and learning more about the prospects, you know, not even for our teams, but for the other teams that's going against us as well. Patrick Frank's my guy. 2025 will be the downfall of the hand of what? Why would you say that? Why would you say that, Patrick? What's up, Udell? How you doing? David A in the house. We are. Good to see you, buddy. Jack in the building. Thanks for being here. I bet $50 now. DJ starts at some position. That's how confident I am about it. I don't see any more trades coming. Yeah, I mean, I haven't heard anything. That doesn't mean they're not working on anything, but there's a couple of names out there still that could be on the move, man. You know, Yanni Diaz, Brandon Lau, Brendan Donovan could be on the move. I know there's other pitchers, but I'm talking about some infielders right now and guys that we can plug in. I don't think an Arenado trade is going to happen. I don't think the Yankees are going to sign Alex Bregman. I do think Bregman is the next big name to be signed. If I had a guess, it'd probably be the Giants, but it's the offseason. I mean, he can go anywhere. I mean, the Mets have been looking at Alex Bregman, so Correa, his feet are falling off. 2 seasons running in both feet. Yeah, he's dealt with a lot of injuries. Correa is potentially an 8-year deal. Yeah, his contract. I was looking at his contract last time. Let me just double check what he's getting paid right now. I know he signed a huge contract. So he's getting $37 million this year. Correa is 32 next year, 31 in 2027 and 2028. And then he has some vesting options. And there's Simba, by the way, walking across the screen. Yeah, his vesting has a lot of like It's all based around plate appearances, or if he's a top 5 in MVP, if he wins a Silver Slugger, stuff like that. He has a lot of options in those vesting for his contract. 4 years on his contract with 4 different vesting options. Yeah, I'm just looking at that right now. Oops, that stupid MSN Bing told me it was 137 days till spring training. Yeah, hey Val, that only 52 days away, Val. That's it. Everyone should get used to the idea that no more trades are probably happening. John S says, "Will the Yankees make a move this week?" John, this week, I do think we'll sign. Well, I think the Yankees will make a signing this week, and I think that's going to be like a bullpen arm. Like I think Chafin or Tim Hill. It's not going to be a crazy signing, but I think we're going to make some moves like that this week. Hopefully by the weekend. What's up, John? How you doing, John the Beagle Dad in the chat? Yeah, Kyle. Colts. I can't believe the Colts got beat up that bad by the Giants. Yeah, I know, Michael. DJ bench roll only, right? Even though he's getting paid $15 million. That's a lot to be sitting on the bench. But dude, unless he has a complete 180 from last season, I don't want LeMahieu in this lineup. Like, all his numbers are atrocious, man. 204 batting average last season, 269 on base. We don't want that. We don't need that in this lineup, man. 2 years of control for Donovan, and then he could potentially re-sign. But yeah, 2 years of control, I'll take that, Ken. What's going on, Ron? How are you and your family doing? We're doing great, man. Thanks for asking. How are you and your family? Hope you had a good Christmas. Thanks for popping in, man. And I hope you have a good, happy New Year. If I don't see you tomorrow, I'll take a haul to get Donovan, says Graham. Don't worry, Max. January is a slow month. It'll feel like 2 months. Yeah, and in the baseball world, you're right. January usually is a slow month. But if you think about it, man, February is when the spring training games begin. So you got to think about this. We got 1 month left without baseball. That's how I see it. I know it's late February is when the spring training begins, almost into early March. But there is a spring training game in February, okay? So that counts. That counts. That's a baseball game. We're so close. So close, guys. Carlos in the house. Yankees will win the division. They are better yeah, I agree, Carlos. I think they're the clear-cut favorites in the AL East. Nelson Cruz, what's up, bro, Max? I like Brendan Donovan at third. Good fit for the Yankees. Yeah, like I said, Nelson, he's an incredible player. Dude can play anywhere on the field, essentially. He's kind of like an Oswaldo Cabrera, but better, because I'm not talking crap about Cabrera, man. I like Cabrera a lot, but he does not have a bat like Brandon Donovan does. My guy, Ken, doing what he does, the very, very best, everybody. And that is straight up popping confetti all over the place. We got Mick MacArthur, Desiree, John D. Lee, Rob, Panita, and Craig back on the squad. Thank you so much, Ken. You are the freaking man. You are the man, Ken. Thank you, man. Kids in the house. DJ got old quick. Yeah, he did. He did, man. Just injuries. Father Time never waits on anyone, and the injuries stacked up. Siciliano, my guy's in the building. I would like Profar. That's the name we've been hearing floating around now. I doubt the Yankees make any moves until Sasaki is signed. Yeah, Ken, I agree with you. I agree with you. What's up, Lore? No, I'm not doing the game tonight. I'm gonna be chilling the rest of the night. Max, just ask yourself if you were Boone, as you know, Boone thinks who you think would start third, Cabrera or DJ. I think you know the answer. Oh, I know the answer. Actually, the answer would be who's on the mound. That's the real answer, Arthas. Is the guy a lefty or a righty? That would be the answer then. Whoever, if it's a lefty, it'll be DJ. If it's a righty, it'll be Cabrera. That'll be the answer. Yankees waiting on January 15th to hear Roki and move Stroman. Yep. They got to get Stroman off this books. They got to. Yankees do have a habit of trading in spring training. Yeah, you definitely can still make moves. Jesse in the house. Everybody give him a thumbs up and subscribe to his channel and say your no. Thank you, man. Thank you, Jesse. I appreciate you. What is the next piece the Yankees need, in your opinion? Another infielder, Ron. I'd feel more comfortable with a legit third baseman. You know, you move Jazz back to second base, you get a legit third baseman or a guy that plays third base. Like, I mean, Jazz last season was his first year ever playing third base. I want this infield shored up. I want the infield better defensively. And I think if you get a legit guy that can play third, not DJ, not Cabrera, even though those guys can play it, but I want a defensive, nice glove in this infield. And then you move Jazz to second, which is his normal position. That would be mine. That would be mine next piece. John in the house. Yankees one big infield bat short. That's what I'm saying, man. We need another infield piece. Christopher in the house. Boston will be the main competition this season thus far, unless Baltimore does something. Christopher, you're right. I think Boston has made a lot of good moves this offseason. You know, adding Crochet, Walker Buehler. That's gonna make that rotation a hell of a lot better for Boston. And they have a lot of pitching depth, so now they can trade away some pieces if they want to. So Baltimore loses Santander. Right now, what I'm hearing about Anthony Santander is the Blue Jays are in on him. Blue Jays are pretty much in on everybody, but that's what I've been hearing. And also the Los Angeles Angels are in on Santander as well. Now, Santander, if he goes to the Angels, you know he's going for the money, because why would you go there? They're not going to be competing for anything. But the Orioles losing Santander, losing Corbin Burns, they've been losing. I know they added Tyler O'Neill, Gary Sanchez, but I mean, come on. You get rid of a guy that just hit 44 home runs, and then you get your ace is gone out of your rotation. The Orioles have definitely took a hit this off season. Yankees farm system, one of the worst in baseball. Yeah, I mean, that's not what the Yankees do, man. You know, the Yankees, we all know how they maneuver. And unfortunately, I mean, we traded away a lot of our farm guys too for Soto. If Jazz is left at third, could he turn into a legit career third baseman? What's up, Ken Solar? If he's with the Yankees, I think so. If they roll him out for third base this upcoming season, which it looks like that's the move potentially, or I don't know that. But hold on, I'm bringing up Twitter real quick because we had a tweet from Bob Nightingale. But it could be he could be the third baseman for the Yankees the rest of the way while he's here. Boston did lose some offense though. Trying to think who else did they. I know they lost Tyler O'Neill. He was pretty good for them last season. Cubs going to trade for that boy out of Toronto. Talking about Vladdy. Anything less than a World Series win is unacceptable. I agree, Ron. I mean, that's where we're at right now, Ron. I mean, we made it to the dance. We gotta win it. We gotta win it, man. So Bob Nightingale just tweeted out there were 20 teams who reached out to Japanese star Roki Sasaki, according to agent Joel Wolf, with recruiting films, clips, and books. So 20 teams reached out. I mean, that's how good this guy Roki is, man. What's going on, Andrew? How you doing? You're at Knott's Berry Farm? Nice. I don't even know where that is, honestly. Also, Volpe needs to improve his offense. Too many times lost last year. He seemed like an automatic out. Yeah, I agree. I like Volpe a lot. I really do. But this is a really big year for him. Offensively, like you said, he needs to have a huge step forward. His glove is good. He's won a Gold Glove already. Has he made mistakes? Yes. Has he cost his plays? Of course. But the bat is what Volpe needs to get better at, man. Like, he had 21 home runs in 2023, then it dropped down to 12. Where did the power go? His slug went from 383, which is not a crazy number by any means, to 364. You know, like what happened? I know his batting average was a lot better than 2023. In 2023, he had a 209 batting average, 243 last season, but the power went away. My guy Ben in the house with a $2 donut. Any good advice for a loyal Rays fan? Every time, bro. I'm not saying that name. Ben, you are the freaking man. And my advice to a loyal Rays fan is buckle up, buddy. This might be a couple of rough years for you. That's my great advice for you, Ben. But you are the freaking man. Thank you so much for the $2 donut, buddy. Patrick, question. What do the Green Bay Packers and a Chick-fil-A manager have in common? Neither one shows up for work on Sunday. Wow. Patrick, you just taking shots at me today. I thought we were cool, man. You're just taking shots. Kicking a man while he's down. Yeah, Profar is not attached to a QO, so that's another reason why the Yankees are potentially looking at him. If I'm the Yankees, my next move will be Donovan, Hill, Sasaki. I would love all three of those moves, Carlos. I would love all three of those moves. What's up, Billo? Good to see you, my guy. I hope you had a good Christmas, Billo. Shout out to the 105 in the chat. Smash that like button. Smash that like button in the smithereens, man. Thank you guys so much. That's the best support I can get. Yankee Kyle, good to see you. Good evening to you, buddy. What is your outfield lineup for the Yankees this season? It would be Bellinger in left, Dominguez in center, and Judge in right, because I only say Dominguez in center because he's a legit center fielder, and we saw what happened when he was in left field yesterday. Or not I wish it was yesterday. Last season. I would say Bellinger would be the safer route in left. But Bellinger also is a Gold Glove winner in center field. So do they put Bellinger in center and say, Dominguez, you got to learn left field? I don't know. I would say Belly in left for me, Ron, and put Jason Dominguez in center field. Goldie on a one-year deal to potentially go after Vladdy next year. I would say him or Mutaka Murakami, because he's also coming over from Japan next season. So I know the Yankees are already interested in him. So I would say, yeah, a one-year deal, stopgap, get him for a year. Hopefully you see a little bit of 2022 in Paul Goldschmidt or the second half of 2024. Because, I mean, the numbers look like they're down. But if you look at Paul Goldschmidt's numbers post All-Star break last season, they're pretty damn good. So if you get that Goldschmidt for a whole season, I'll take that all day. But yeah, I would say they're definitely going to go after Vladdy, even though Vladdy has already stated that he would never play for the Yankees. His father hates us. We all know the history behind it. But Murakami and Vladdy are going to be on the Yankees' radars. Tommy Rips. Are the Yankees making any moves? Hopefully they're making some moves quietly, because I haven't heard anything. It's been quiet since we signed Paul Goldschmidt, but that doesn't mean they're not doing anything. I mean, they're probably working behind the scenes right now to hopefully get another infielder. You think they move on from Volpe if he has another sub 240 batting average in 2025? I think you would have to take a hard look at Volpe if he does another sub. If he hits about 240 again, I need to see that number go to 270, honestly, bro. Now, that might be a little high, but I need to see Volpe's batting average around 270 next season. I want to see that on-base percentage about 100 ticks, hopefully more than what he did last season. That's 293. That was his on-base last season, especially if he's going to be the leadoff guy, because as we sit here, December 30th, 2024, the Yankees don't have a legit leadoff hitter. And by default is going to be Volpe until we get someone else in this building that can do it. Which, will that happen? I don't know. Only time will tell. But that would be my guess. I need to see 270. I need to see 100 ticks better than the on base. Rah in the house. Happy New Year to you and your family. Just in case I don't speak to you, thank you, man. I appreciate you, bro. You as well, Rah. Thanks for popping in, man. Hope you had a great Christmas. Yeah, he does, Ron. The Yankees 2024 preseason from Farm Club ranking was 11. It is now at 18. Damn. That is not good. If Volpe just does what he needs to, he doesn't need to hit dingers. He needs to get on base, take walks. Exactly. Yeah, exactly, Graham. I know you're joking, Patrick. I'm giving you a hard time. Give me a 270 batting average from Volpe and get that on base raised up. That's what I would want. That's what I would want from Volpe. Awesome, Billo. Keep Dominguez in center. That's what I'm saying. That's what I would do. Nothing worse than playing players out of position. I know. And we did a lot of that last season. I mean, Judge was out of position. I know he knows how to play center, but Judge was out of position. Jazz was out of position. You know, like that can't happen. That can't happen. We gotta for sure up this defense, man. Belly is in if Dominguez in center, Judge and right. Oh, you're talking about Belly in left field. Okay, yeah. Carlton in the house. Is Sasaki better than Yamamoto? Honestly, I don't know Carlton, but he is younger. He is younger than Yamamoto. And I doubt that he's going to get $275 million like Yamamoto did. But I mean, honestly, Yamamoto got a lot of money, man. I did not expect him to get that much money. If they don't make any moves, we can make moves in the beginning of the season and in the All-Star break. That's true. You know, we can still be making moves during season. Seems like Japanese players, yeah. Like I said, like a couple of streams ago, I said we probably have a 30% chance to get Roki, and that's I think that's pretty fair. The Dodgers, of course, are going to be the betting favorites to get Roki Sasaki. Volpe, he is going to hit 290 out. If that happens, woo-wee. That would be clutch. That would be awesome if that happened. I'm rooting for him, man. I hope he does hit 290. If I was a betting man, I bet Dominguez gives the Yankees batting average of 250, and he hits 20 to 25 home runs and steals 20 bases. That would be honestly, if that happens, he might win Rookie of the Year, Ken. No doubt. Let's see. Center field for Dominguez, Bellinger in left, Yankee Stadium. Left field is far more difficult to play at Yankee Stadium, and Bellinger has the skills to handle it. Yeah, that's my guess, John. Bellinger, he's going to be such a great player for us this season because Belly can move anywhere, man. Belly can, when Judge needs a day off in the field, he can play right. He's already said that he's open to play any position they need him. Left, center, right, first base. Belly's going to be great, man. Dominguez is more of a leadoff hit. You said Dominguez is a leadoff hitter? Bears ownership won't want to keep Poles and extend him. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about, Daniel. Good move. Yeah, Kyle Tucker is available next year as well. That's a lot of good. The next offseason, there's a lot of big names, man. There's a lot of big names. When you play players out of position, it costs us the World Series. Yep. I mean, we saw we all saw what happened in the World Series. Man, it still haunts me to this day. Sasaki has only pitched 100 innings 2 times in his career. Let me see here. I'm going to see his stats from Japan last season. Sasaki, 23 years old. Last year, he pitched 111 innings. He had a 2.35 ERA. How many strikeouts? He had 129 strikeouts. The year prior, he had 91 innings and 135 strikeouts. He had a 103 whip last season. So, I mean, the stats look pretty good. Only gave up 2 home runs last year. 32 walks. So that's a decent stat line right there, 10-5. But yeah, you're right, Ken. He's only pitched over 100 innings twice. But then again, he's pretty much only, yeah. In 2021, he had like 63, like 83 innings. What's up, Mike? Rocky, how you doing? Judge and center cost us dearly in the World Series. I'm not picking on Judge, but stop playing guys out of position. Yeah. He's a much better right fielder than a center fielder. If Tigers get Bregman, does that make Matt Vierling available? I don't think so, because they play him in the outfield as well. Let's see. Hold on. We got another tweet. So if I keep looking down, guys, that's my phone. I'm just making sure I don't miss any news while we're live. Roki Sasaki requested that no team include any of their own players in the recruiting visits. Okay. Jazz is the same. Stop trying to be the hero. Do what you're good at. And he has speed. We have Volpe, Jazz, Bellinger, and Dominguez. They need to use their speed. I definitely think the Yankees are better. I think the Yankees will be better athletically next season. You get rid of Glaber, who couldn't run the bases. Rizzo definitely couldn't run the bases. Believe it or not, Paul Goldschmidt had 11 stolen bases last season. No, that's not a lot. But for a first baseman who was 37 years old, he would have been the third highest stolen base. Like, his 11 stolen bases last year would have been the third highest on the team. Just put that in perspective. So I do think the Yankees have upgraded with their athleticism for next season. Just sign Bregman, give him all the opt-outs he wants. I would love Bregman. I mean, they're not going to do it because he's on a QO, but I would love Bregman. He's a for sure third baseman, a legit one too. He's a beast. 30 years old. Yeah, like you said, give him an opt-out after like 4 years potentially. But I just don't think the Yankees are going to do it. They've pretty much already said they're not on the Bregman train. Let's get Andrew Chafin. That's a name that they were looking at as well. My bet is that the Diamondbacks close, or you said choose Tanner Scott and Sasaki. Damn, if they get both, Diamondbacks made some huge moves this offseason. If they get Corbin Burns, Tanner Scott, and Sasaki, sheesh. Bailey can also play third if needed. Seems like Cash. What's up, Action VJ? Good to see you, man. Seems like Cashman wants to stay under the 301 mil. I get it, but now the time to go all in, try to win ASAP. Yeah, that's why it's important to get Stroman off the books. You free up $18.3 million, and it gives us more leeway to work around with. Dominguez is more a leadoff hitter. Okay, yeah, I agree. I mean, if Dominguez can be that leadoff guy for us, I'm all for it, man. I mean, we saw Volpe. I'd much rather have Volpe at the bottom of the order than at the top. And I mean, if him or Jazz, I mean, I don't think they're gonna make Jazz a leadoff hitter either, but I'd much rather go with Dominguez. Raro. I'm with you. Roki can only get international money. Ah, got you. The problem with the Yankees lineup is they lack guys that get on base. Yeah, Jay Snow, that's what we're talking about. We need some more on base percentage guys. And Volpe is one of those guys that really needs to step it up and get on base more. Let me see something here. I'm looking at Profar. I want to see what Profar's on base percentage is. Because if they're looking at Profar, yeah, man, he had a 380 on base. That's a good number. I mean, last year was a career year for Profar. I mean, he's a career 331 on base, but last year he was 380. Got a lot of walks, did not strike out. We get Sasaki. We need a 6-man rotation. He works a different schedule to our guys. Donovan's a pipe dream. He is a pipe dream, Jay Snow. The Yankee farm is not good enough. Another team would grab him. I agree. I mean, I agree, Jay Snow. Donovan would be. I feel like right now Donovan would be on everyone's top of the list. He's a beast. But I agree, Jay Snow. It's not going to be easy to get him whatsoever. Goldie is a sneaky ad. I think he might overachieve. I would love it. What's up, Miss Joyce? I'm simply ready for baseball after Georgia wins the Sugar Bowl. Happy New Year, Max and fam, in December. Oh, thank you. Miss Joyce, is always good to see you. Hope you had a great Christmas as well. Thank you for popping in. I cannot wait for baseball. 52 days away till spring training. Finally, the Yankees are building a team, not a 1-2 punch that doesn't work. Yeah, like overall, they're doing some good, like they're making some good moves this offseason. I still think they're a trade or two away, and maybe they gotta get some lefties in the bullpen. Joel Sherm said if Donovan was available, there are numerous teams with better minor leaguers that would be ahead of New York. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of players or a lot of teams would be very interested in Donovan if he was available, no doubt. The Yankees love to sign vets past their prime. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Jason. No. Xavier Edwards would be the best fit. Plug him in at second base, leadoff hitter, high batting average, and steals bases. Yeah, you keep talking about Xavier Edwards. 25 years old. Yeah, damn, he hit 328 last year in 303 plate appearances, 391 on base, 423 slug, 820 OPS. You don't really hear about guys like that because of he plays for the Marlins. But his glove is not that great, but he is fast, like you said, and he gets on base. We were at 303. Yeah, hold on. Let me see something here. Let me just double check the payroll. Let's see. Are we at 303 right now? It says the projected total payroll for us right now, this after arbitration and stuff, is 282. I don't know if they are. I'm looking at Spotrac. I don't know if this is a updated number. Profar was 7th in on base. Oh damn, then that'll be yeah. We definitely need that in this lineup. Then, do we have any more money to get a legit third to have a complete team with position players? We would have to trade. We would have to get Stroman's contract off the books if we want to make a big trade for a legit third baseman or sign Bregman. I mean, if you think about it, the two names that are legit third basemen available, in my eyes, would be Bregman and Arenado. So, as long as Stroman's on this roster, I don't think we have what it takes. Okay, so this is from Brian Hoke. Roki Sasaki's agent, Joel Wolf, said that the 20 teams submitted information in advance of meetings in LA. The Yankees were among them. Sasaki has returned to Japan to consider the next steps in the process, which could include visits to stadiums and cities. So there's an update for everybody right here on Roki. Bring it up on the screen so you all can read it. But this is from Brian Hoke, who, of course, covers the Yankees. But there's the latest tweet, the latest news we have with Roki right there. Gary Phillips tweeted that Sasaki gave all the teams unspecified homework, can't speak, to see how they communicate and analyze. Never heard of that. That's definitely, yeah. I have never heard of that as well. What's going on, John? I'm great. How you doing, buddy? Clutch hitting with men in scoring positions. Stop always swinging for the fences. I'm sick of seeing runners in scoring position with less than 2 outs remaining there with no. Oh yeah, trust me, John. I'm right there with you. I am right there with you. Oh, that's not including international money. Gotcha, Billo. Oh yeah, I was just reading on Spotrac. Let me see here. It's crazy. We're still paying Aaron Hicks, by the way, guys. I forgot. I keep forgetting that. We're still paying Aaron Hicks $8.7 million. That's insane, bro. So next year we'll have 14.7. Well, actually, we'll have $18.7 million like freed up from all the retained money because we're paying Cortez $2 million. We're paying Anthony Rizzo $6 million. And we're paying Aaron Hicks $8.74 million. What's up, Steve-O? Oh, use Fangraphs? Yeah, I haven't really dug into Fangraphs yet. I need to take a look at that website. What's up, Mema Boar? Daniel Berry Sports Highlights in the house. I guess no more moves are coming to the Yankees. No, they're going to make some more moves, man. It's just very, very quiet this week. Well, after Christmas, it's been very quiet, honestly. I hate when Gleyber Torres moves to the Tigers. Why, Roman? Yeah, Rusty. Yeah, we're still paying. We're still paying Aaron Hicks, bro. My guy James in the house. Shout out from Yankee fans in Toronto. Shout out to Toronto in the chat. How you doing, James? We got 135 in the chat. Smash the like button. Let's see if we get to 100 likes. Thank you so much, everybody. You are the best. Jack in the building as well. Thank you for being here, guys. 2025 is almost here, y'all. Man, I can't believe it. This year, I don't know about you guys, but this year went by so fast. Probably like one of the fastest years I can remember. It's insane. It's almost 2025. I don't think any of the sites have Goldschmidt's money on it. It's still okay. Let me see if that's what's missing. Let me see. No, they have Goldschmidt's on the Spo track right here. So here, let me bring it up. Let me just bring it up, guys. Let's see. So let me. So this is what I'm looking at right now. The 282 is projected total, but I don't see any of the international money listed anywhere. But they have everybody's updated contract on here. Belly's on here. See, look at that. That's crazy. Stroman is the 6th highest paid player. Like Stroman, look at these two guys right here, man. Stroman and DJ are the 2 highest paid players next season. Max Fried is getting 14.5 mil because I think he got a signing bonus. Forgot. But they have Paul Goldschmidt right here. If you move Trent, that's another $5 million you can get off the books. Yeah, Stroman's got to go, dude. Stroman's got to go. 2024 is freaking incredible. Next year, even better. It was an incredible year, man. Sucks that we didn't win it. That would have been, the icing on the cake, of course. But it was a great year, man. But just looking at all these contracts, it's just crazy to see this. Two guys that aren't a big part of your team are your 6th and 7th highest paid players on the roster. Gross. Yeah, Stroman's making 18.3. DJ's making 15. What? Wait, we got bots in here? What the hell? I'm not even calling the game. What the heck? Get out of here, bots. Yeah, here's all the retained money that I was talking about. And here's the breakdown right now. $16.7 million in retained money. And then the projected pre-arbitration is right here. The 23.5, 7.1 mil comes out of 282. Yeah, why the bots coming in here, man? Why? Shame on them. Shame. Well, I'm looking. Don't see any news. But I'm going to head out, guys, for the rest of the night. Just going to hang out, relax, chill out, watch the football game, and just have a good, relaxing night. But thank you guys for tuning in. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new, if you enjoy the content. Thank you for popping in, all the OGs, all the members, all the mods, everybody in the building, man. Thank you guys so much for joining. We had Ken gifting 5, the Ace, Ben, my guy, dropping a $2 dono. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, right, Rusty. Stroman and DJ, $33 million in salary. There's your Bregman. Exactly. It's looking at that right there, man. That made me sick. Just looking at their 2 combined salaries sitting at 6 and 7 on the payroll, man. Yeah, thank you to everybody who donated. MVP in the house. The Yankees have trapped $50 million in 6 players who do nothing on the team without counting the prospects. Luis Arraez trade, Donovan, Alec Bohm. Alec Bohm would be awesome too. Man. MVP, good call. I keep bringing up Bohm. Yeah. Before I go, John S asked, "What's the latest news on Roki?" I'll bring it back up on the screen here so I can show you real quick, John, because we just got the news from Brian Hoke. So here's the latest news. Roki's agent said that there's 20 teams that submitted information in advance of meetings in LA. The Yankees were among them. Sasaki has returned to Japan to consider the next steps in the process, which could include visits to stadiums and cities. So that's the latest news on Roki right there. Peace out, rah-rah. Thank you for being here, Action VJ. I'll be live tomorrow before the New Year's, guys. We're going to have a last kind of a bow to 2025, or I'm sorry, to 2024 as we head into the next year. But thank you guys so much for always being here, always supporting, and always hanging out. Until the next stream, is always love, peace, chicken grease on Max Covers TV. I'm out of here, guys. Peace. And always go Yankees.